Hey, what's good, everybody? Happy Saturday to you guys in the Patreon. So, quick video for you guys, gonna be defensive related, but wanted to show you guys, kind of similar to the last video. Again, one of my favorite moves to do off of the screen is the spin away from the screen. I've just been doing this in the last couple games in Unlimited, and it works against so many players that really bite on your screen. So once again, I'm just gonna show you guys this again, how I use it, and then we'll get into the defense. So he's pressing up on me right here. And as soon as the screen comes, he's going to go towards it and go towards my ball hand and then try to get a steal. It puts him out of position. I spin off and I'm able to get an open three. So hopefully you guys start utilizing that move here and there in your offense. But let's talk about what we're going to talk about for the defensive video. This tip is about how to set yourself up on the back end of the press to get some steals and get some good angles to where they're going to pass it to no man's land no matter what they do. So I'm in a press. And I'm going to start bringing up a secondary player like we always talk about stopping the ball. And we're going to try to force them to make passes up the court. So if he starts bringing the ball up the court, he gets around the screen. David Robinson gets caught. I bring up Ben Wallace just so that I can create some more pressure in the backcourt and make him not be able to get the ball just running freely up the court. So immediately he's going to start looking up the court and think Paul George is open. So that's when I'm going to switch to Jordan and I'm going to play up the line. So right here I switch to Jordan. You got to be very good at not pressing square too early and not getting yourself in the wrong place. So you want to come up the line and stand in between both players. This allows you to get to both of them when the ball is thrown. Unless it's somebody like Luka Doncic with a super quick shot, you're going to be able to contest. So I'm going to stand in the middle, and then when the ball's in the air, if I press square, I'm going to be able to get the steal from either one of them. Sadly, that's how 2K is. So I'm stand here. No matter who he passed it to, I was going to be able to get this steal. He chose to throw it down to Grant, and I'm able to get that steal. Easy steal, and didn't matter where he passed to, I was in a good position to get it. So make sure you guys are doing that. Setting yourself up in a good position up the line. Don't run all the way up to Paul George. Don't stay on Grant. You got to be in between both of them, and that allows you to play 2v1. All right, I did it once again against this guy. I was actually running a full court trap trying to get some pressure steals. He was playing pretty decent offense. So we trap him right here. And once again, I bring up Ben Wallace. When I bring Ben Wallace up, it's solely just to get you to throw the ball. I just want you to toss the ball up the court. And I'm going to switch to Giannis, who you obviously don't want to be throwing towards. So when I switch to Giannis, I'm going to come up the line. And this player is actually going to cut, but I'm going to be sure to not go too far one way. I'm staying in the paint because I know Giannis has long arms. So I'm going to stay right by that Pac-12 sign. Once I'm there, doesn't matter who he throws it to. I press square, the animation triggers. Maybe to get the steal, even though he throws it to Zion under the basket. So we come up the court again, and we get an easy basket. Setting yourself up for good steals. Now, what if somebody's doing this to you? I like user control movement. That's the only way to make your players go where you want them to go. So he's going to do this to me. I'm coming up the court with Giannis. He's trying to blitz the screen. I get the ball up with David Robinson. I don't want him to have the ball. And he knows I don't want David Robinson dribbling the ball. So he's going to start coming up with Wade because he thinks he can steal this pass coming up to Michael Jordan, right? So what I need to do, I'm bringing up my icons. I'm holding X, and I'm going to move Jordan into the paint. So now he's no longer in the pass trajectory, and he can't come up with Zion and steal this pass either because I'm making Jordan cut to the lane. So if he would have came up with Zion, he would have had to go all the way into the paint in order to steal this pass. So I make my Jordan cut once again, pull up the icons. I hold X, which is Jordan's icon, and I run him into the paint. As soon as I beat Wade and I see he's trailing behind me, I let X go. I get an open basket, and I get an easy dunk. So if somebody's running that kind of like Baden style defense on you, try to use the user control. It's very hard to get used to. You got to be used to doing two things at once, but it helps you so much with backdoor cuts and putting players where you need them to be when they're coming in front trying to get that steal. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Going to have some more videos coming out this weekend. That's just a quick one. I'll talk to you on the next one.